Hello, hello. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully good. Today's going to be a quick 30-minute in and out. I got a presentation at 7 o'clock in 45 minutes. And then I got team meetings today. I got all kinds of stuff going on. A very, very busy day. So we're just going to jump right into it. Hello to everybody. Beishan, Olajuwon, Juxen, Miss Actor, and iBusiness Consulting. Good to see you as well. Welcome to everybody joining in right here. So we're going to start off talking about meta indices, kind of going what's going over in SPYs. And we are going to go over then Qs, IWM, and then we're going to look at, we got three pretty good movers today that we're going to take a look at. So we're going to rush through those and then hopefully get some quick Q&A in, and then boom. And Rogelio Quiros, good to see you. All right, so SPYs update. SPYs is showing some weakness. And part of that is the tech weakness that's spilling over. Again, some of the top holdings in SPYs are tech, Amazon, Google, Facebook, Apple, and those all have been selling off. The key for me that is interesting is that now we are testing a support level in SPYs that hasn't been broken in quite a bit. Last time we had a session below this was a month ago. And so we've tested this, and it's provided a good support before. We had an intraday test of it yesterday, and pre-market bounced about 5 points, but we're pressing lower. And so to me, this is kind of, I don't want to say concerning, but it could start to create more risk-off type events in the markets, especially if we lose this whole floor here. So SPYs showing pressure. If we start to get breaks below, I'm going to set an alert here, then you kind of have to be bearish on SPYs intraday. Qs is the one that's really kind of ruining the party in many ways. Qs has been much more weak across the board, and that has been really spilling over into SPYs. So assuming this week closes bearish in Qs, it's going to be fourth week in a row that Qs closes negative. And Qs is kind of in this place. So we talked about this. We've been talking about this with our members. Right now, markets are net short option on Qs. When the markets are net short, that creates a negative gamma environment for those of you that know options trading. And a negative gamma environment creates more volatility than a positive gamma environment. And SPYs has been in positive gamma, but now it's slipping. Now Qs is just going deeper into negative gamma territory. And so it's kind of in this really precarious position right now that we could be losing a lot more ground in SPYs. So looking at the 4 hour, you can see how this is rolled over kind of pretty cleanly. We had a corrective structure here and false break into that, finds liquidity, sells off, finds a new floor, and tests this prior resistance here, here, and here. So Qs to me is in trouble. We've been looking to add weak or short tech exposure. We added some long exposure in oil yesterday, and I took a short in the late in the afternoon on Palantir, and I'm looking to take a short on Zoom today. So I'm looking to add more and more tech exposure. Anything that has had a tremendous amount of leverage, kind of overshot, and then has been showing weakness the last several weeks, that's kind of what we're looking to short right now. So right now you have to look at 324 as upside resistance for Qs. So I might buy a bear put spread up there, or I might just sell it outright at 325. But 325 is kind of key right now. Just looking at some notes I had here. Okay, so looking at Qs. Yeah, we're below a lot of, we're right now sitting on top of like a major line in the sand for Qs. If Qs has a daily close below 318, that's going to open up a lot of fresh downside in Qs. That puts 312, 311, 310 in focus, possibly a trip back down to 300. It's just going to open up kind of the floodgates a little bit in Qs. And so the material weakness we're seeing in tech, Amazon, Apple, Facebook, all those, It's just weighing on the entire market right now. Tech is the weakness, is the real weakness in the market. IWM also has been pretty stable. You look at this is pretty stable. And we're threatening right now to have our first weekly close below the monthly VWAP. And that hasn't happened since March 29th. So month and a half almost. And that is, we're getting into some support areas where I think IWM could find a bid temporarily, but IWM showing weakness as well. So small cap showing weakness, tech showing weakness, SPY showing weakness, Q showing weakness. There's, this could start to really open up because there's definitely a fair amount of leverage in a lot of long positions right now. And I see this, and I'm looking at like put values. Put values haven't increased tremendously. Traders haven't been buying a whole lot of protection. So that tells me that traders are not prepared for a major reversal in stocks right now. And if we start to get that, I think it could start to accelerate really fast. Because then it's going to force people to buy protection. Then the protection is going to get more expensive. It's going to continue to accelerate the downside. So yeah, IWM is also showing some weakness. So I really wouldn't touch getting long until like 208, 209. But short-term IRM is also looking bearish. So I might look to sell on a rally maybe into 225 if we get it. That'd be a 9-point rally from current pre-market prices. So that's kind of what I'm looking at that. When I look at Benzinga movers for today, we do have some movers, some isolated pockets of stocks I want to touch. One of those is LHDX. It has earnings tomorrow. And so looking at earnings before, how has earnings come in? This is a new stock, so this is going to be its second earnings. And last earnings, it killed it. Even though it got a little bit of bounce the following week, it's been drifting lower, and now it's finding a bid leading into earnings. So if it can get a really strong print, this could provide a very interesting 1-2 day run. But right now, it opened or closed at 508. It's up $2. That's what, 40% roughly. So we're going to keep an eye on this one here. I mean, it's a pretty strong bid from yesterday, and it's just continuing this run leading into earnings. It might be an earnings pump and dump kind of thing, buy in earnings, sell the fact kind of thing. But we'll keep an eye on this one there for a potential day trade. Let's see what's going on in options open interest on LHDX. LHDX does not have options. Okay. Anything else I can find out about it? Okay. All right. So LHDX does not have options, but so where would I look to buy? Let's take a look at 1 hour real quick. See if we can. There's decent support right around 659. Which weekly VWAP should trail up to once the market opens. Kind of see that support right there. And there. Let's see how that looks up on the 5-minute. Okay, so it's not bad. There's also 635 and 607. So I'll keep an eye on these levels here. Like 6.5. Look for pullbacks on this one here. See if we can get a pullback to 20 EMA and a bounce. But I mean, it's a significant amount of volume. What's the volume? 5.3 million. It's almost 10 times its average volume. Its average volume is 600K in a session. It's at 5.3 million. So clearly there's a lot of eyes and institutional interest looking on this thing right now. And that tends to produce movers. So we're going to keep an eye on LHDX. We might even have to buy near the open. Upstart. This one is looking pretty gangster. Where are you? Upstart shares trading after company reported better earnings than expected, and Q1 sales results issued Q2 guidance above estimates. It's always a really good sign when you see beat earnings and they're saying, hey, future sales going forward are going to be strong. That's what we like to hear. So let's take a look at it real quick. Beat estimates by a pretty good amount. Sales, Q and EPS. Guidance from 500 million to 600 million. Strong. That's a 20% increase. Yeah, hard not to like this stock. Hard not to like the stock. So let's take a look at the open interest world. CUPST. Really? Huh? UPST doesn't have options? That can't. Oh, maybe because it's a newer stock. It still doesn't seem. UPST. It doesn't. That's odd. That's very odd. Okay. Alrighty. So, where am I looking to get long in this one? We got resistance here at 115.59, and so resistance is start getting thick going into 120. But we have some room for about a $3 plus move from here. So let's look at the 5 and see where I'd want to get long. Seems to be a pretty decent base around 106.91. I'm not sure we're going to get that far back. Earnings comes out. Wow, that's a huge rip. 88 to 113. That is enormous. That's an enormous rip. That's an enormous rip. Okay, there's a decent support right around 109, 110. So we'll probably look for a pullback to like 110, 109. See if the timing sales matches up. Big comes in. Yeah. IHDX and UPST are on IB. You mean Interactive Brokers? Let me know what you think. Let me know what I'm trying to understand what you're saying there. So, all right. So we like UPST. I'm gonna look for a little bit of a pullback. Might take the 112, but it's looking really strong pre-market right now. This is really strong. It might hit the 116.72 while we're doing this call. So we got open coming up. Let's see what happens on the open. And Fubo. Was there some news on Fubo? Company reported better than expected earnings as well. So let's see what you were. You're getting options on Interactive Brokers for them? That's weird. That's weird. Okay. Revenue beat. 135% year-over-year increase. That's very nice. I want that. I want that for my business. 105% year-over-year up 200%. Gangster. Is it time to get long Fubo again for our medium-term swing play? What's the volume at? 3.3 million. So it's not a gangster amount of volume compared to what its average is, but it's legit. Too legit. So wouldn't mind getting a pullback to 1864. I'm not sure we're going to get it. I feel like that doesn't make any sense. Why is Fubo not showing up? Okay. It's possible my open interest thing is not working right now. Let's take a look. It's not. That explains it. Yeah, I was worried about that. Okay. Let's try this again. That was weird. That didn't make any sense. Okay. That leaves me pause. Like my option open interest thing is not working. There's no way. Yeah, okay. So my option open interest thing is not working right now. That's interesting. Okay. All right. So I'll have to come back to that. Fubo. Where do I want to get long and what am I looking at the upside? That was weird. Oh, that's an alert for a calendar event. I like 19. Maybe 2037. Maybe 2055. We'll keep an eye on that. It seems like it wants to pull back a little bit. Yeah, it seems like it wants to pull back a little bit. So maybe 19. Right around weekly view up will be first area. I'll look for a touch on that one. But yeah, that's weird. My thing is definitely not working right now. So we'll have to roll with that. Okay, yeah. We'll look for a rollback on Fubo. We blazed through that. I got 15 minutes right now. So let's do a open Q&A right now for the next, I might even go 12 minutes just to get myself prepared, because I gotta check in with them, make sure the software's all good. I'm doing a webinar at 7 for FX Street. So, open Q&A. The ground rules are very simple. Instrument, symbol, time frame, 1 cent subscription, bullish or bearish. And if you haven't already, hit that like button. Hit the like button for the analysis on SPYs, Qs, and IWMs, and potential trade ideas on Upstart, LHDX, which are all rolling back, and Fubo. Fubo. I love that name. It's such a good name. Sounds like a good name for a dog. Sounds like a good name for a dog. I learned that dogs can only understand 2 syllables. Is that syllables? Syllables. They can only understand 2 syllables. So if you give them a name in 3 syllables, they won't fully understand it. So you got to give them names in 2 syllables. Fubo, perfect. Perfect name for a dog. All right. CPG. Time frame 1 hour. Yeah, structure looks decent. We got earnings though, and I'm not seeing it as a volume mover. Let me switch over to regular hours now that we're in the session. EPS almost double. Okay. I'm getting some alerts. Yeah, this is you got some overhead resistance here. Hey now, quit with the alerts. 45. So you got about 50 cents. And then, I mean, you're going to start running into resistance at 464. So you got about 30 cents worth of room here. What's the volume? Yeesh. That's the problem. There's your problem. Structure looks great. You're just not getting any volume. 275K, its average is 4 million. So I wouldn't expect this to be like a gangster run or anything like that. Like, this is not, it's unlikely this is going to produce returns that you're going to like send home to mama about, kind of thing, you know? So I think structurally, news-wise, everything looks great. Volume's just not there. I think that's the issue. I think your issue is volume. So yeah, that's the challenge. Okay, what other callouts? Any instrument, any time frame, bullish or bearish? And I don't see people hitting that like button. I am doing this for free. I don't know of many other places that you can get open analysis. Like, I know somebody else who actually charges. He says, look, you have to be subscribed or a paying member. You have to pay him like $5, $10 a month to get that kind of analysis on it. I don't charge for that. So hit that like button. How does somebody charge for analysis? It's amazing. Maybe I should start doing that. Yeah. I'm going to start doing that maybe. There we go. There's the like button. There we go. Now you're hitting it. BSX, Boston Scientific. Alrighty. BSX. Weekly bullish on pullback to 42.13. All right, let's see if I got any new. Would open existing $900 million market if they can get that product out. Okay, let's take a look. BSX. You want pullback to 42.13. We're there. We are there. Volume's not that great. Okay, let's see what is working for today. What is working? My open interest thing is not working at all. That makes me a little concerned. There we go. I was a little concerned things weren't pulling data. Would have made me angry. Don't make me angry. Okay. 117,000 calls, 130,000 puts. top open interest call is 45. I think this thing's got overhead resistance. I'd rather sell this actually. I like the, I think I understand what you're thinking, but I'd like to see this pull back into 44, 43, 57, 44 and sell that. I'd like to sell that. Where could I see this rolling down to? 40. Yeah, I can see this rolling down to 40. I wouldn't touch this till 40. I would not touch this as a long until 40. That's the first. Yeah. So I understand structurally what you're going for, but I'm not seeing it positioning-wise, volume-wise. I think this thing's going to roll over. I wouldn't touch this until 40. That'd be the earliest I touch this. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go for another 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Open callouts. Get it in while you can. Yeah, that's my thoughts on that one there. Alex is... Oh, that was Alex. Sorry. I already read that one. What's happening in Qs on the open? We're getting a little bit of support here. Spies. What's up with the VIX? That's going to be the key. VIX is still drifting. I think I might need to sign up for the CBOE info because I hate having 15 minutes delayed. LHDX rolling over. Rolling. Keep them doggies rolling. Rawhide. It's an old show. I'm an old dude. Probably none of you are old enough to remember that. Premnath already hit. Already hit what? Oh, the like button. Gotcha. Okay. If there are no other callouts, I will just call it a session early. So we'll go 4 more minutes. 4 for callouts. How does nobody have a trade idea? How does nobody have a trade idea? Questionable. ARDX, good lad. ARDX. Pull back. Pull back to 624. Okay. There's something wrong with my open interest thing. It's not working. It's not working. Making me angry. Making me angry. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that's... Oh, I need to update my browser. Scheiße. That might be it. I know my browser hasn't updated. It might be not working well. Okay, ARDX pullback. Bro, look at that volume. 70K. Like, I could fill that. Yeah. I'm not seeing this as something... I see what you're saying, 626. Is there any storyline around this? Ooh. Down. Earnings down. Down. Okay, up. Down. So look at this stock. Look at the range. Since October 20th last year, the range is 5 to 8. You've had 3 weeks of a good pop. Like on a week, if you had bought in the open this week, 632, 680. I don't see this as being a stock that is really going to be a big mover. That's my concern with this. It just doesn't seem like a high volume stock. It doesn't seem like a big mover. Yeah, I don't really see this producing a lot of alpha. So I would probably pass on this one. Always got to look for something that's moving in volume. Otherwise, there's no point in putting your capital in it. I mean, you could put your capital in at 632 and it could take, a couple months to get to 834. Whereas other stocks are moving $2 in minutes. So that's kind of what I'm thinking on that. All right, we got about 2 minutes. URW. I do not. Okay, this is in the... I'm going to assume we're going with the Euronext Amsterdam. Joseph, let me know what... hello, Ali, good to see you. Let me know what... because I see a few URWs. So if I go with the euro next, let me know. I'm going to move on to smack out on cable after CPI figures. Copy that. Amsterdam. Okay, good lad. Thanks for responding. Yeesh. Bearish. Short term. False break. Back down. Where would I touch it? What is this? What is URW? Real estate. I know real estate's been pretty hot in Netherlands. I think earliest I would touch it would be like 66. Yeah, 66. That'd be the earliest. I'm not crazy about that false break. And that could produce a much lower low. If it gets to 55, I think that's a pretty darn good value buy. Is there a dividend? 7%. Whoa, that's a big dividend. That is a big dividend. Yeah, might be interested in putting a little bit of size here at 66.60 and then definitely a lot more size at 55. Yeah. Okay, we got 2 more call outs. We're going to look at Doge and then we're going to look at SQ. Let's do SQ and then let's end with the meme coin, Doge. SQ is pretty bearish. Okay, let me try one more time for my open interest thing to work. If it doesn't work, to hell with you. Yeah, definitely not working. Something's seriously wrong. Seriously wrong. Yep, okay. My open interest thing is not working. So 203, 202. You're getting in a support zone here. Yeah. 203, 202. I mean, the structure is good. I'm just a little concerned about tech weakness right now. I would be very choosy on my entry on this one here. If you wanted to reduce the risk, you could do a bull call spread. You could buy like the 205, maybe 215 for like June expiry. Yeah, that's where I lean on that one. Okay, Doge, and then we're going to wrap this homie up. What's up with the meme coin? I know Elon, why is that taking a while? Wow, I wonder if I have to update my... That's weird. That makes no sense. What is happening? All right, we'll just go with the first one that is. Doge, I wouldn't touch it till about 41.6. I think between 41.6 and 43 is a decent buy location. I suspect that probably people are going to move out of Doge a little bit right now. I think the meme run might take a little bit of a pause. But yeah, I wouldn't touch this till about 43 or 41.6. That would be my thoughts on that. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up. I got to prepare for my webinar in 15 minutes. I don't think I'm going to be doing one this Friday. I don't think I'm going to be doing a live session this Friday. Unlikely, but I might surprise you. If I don't do one this Friday, I'll definitely do one on the 21st. I'm just super busy. I got 4 extra webinars this week from my normal schedule, which is a lot. So, yeah. So I probably won't do it this Friday, but expect me on the 21st. I don't know. Maybe if I get up early on Friday and I'm feeling a little extra saucy, I'll do it. But that's pretty much it. Also, we're probably going to be raising the price of the option bootcamp and the trading masterclass in June. So if you haven't taken advantage of it now, get your orders in now because the price is, we're deciding today, but price is probably going to go up. So we're probably raising prices on both for June. So take advantage of it while you can. We do have, I think there's some sort of discount if you go to the website right now, 15-20% off or something like that. It's hard to keep up with that and the business discounts that my manager does, but yeah, so that's pretty much it. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up. Have a great session today. Good luck trading today. I will see you guys hopefully very soon, and I will see you in the green. Take care, everyone.